from?
Hello, this is Chris from the Mercury Runner and another unboxing video from Gen Con 2016. So this is for the Drowned Ruins. So this was one actually I didn't see at first and actually had to circle back to pick up. But here we are, and thought we'd go through the player cards. So I haven't looked through these yet, but I thought I'd kind of go through them with you guys right now. So starting out is our Hero Argalad. So another Sylvan character, so you can use him in place of, say, Haldir or some other like Galadriel for those Sylvan decks. And I actually kind of think that he fits a little better with that, because, or maybe even in conjunction with Haldir, because you're choosing enemies and you're kind of sniping them by reducing their threat, and basically do that, deal some damage, and then you can use Haldir to use his combat action to kind of pop him. So pretty cool. So, Dwarven Sellsword. So this one we got spoiled. Basically, it's a really cheap ally, one cost, but then you have to continue to pay one leadership resource. This can be by the group, so if you're a little short on resources, you can always ask your friends for help. So 1, 2, 3. Doona, Dane, Remedy. All right, so let's see here. I don't think this one has been spoiled yet. So after attaching it, heal 1 damage on that hero, then pay 1 to move it to another hero. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. So get some healing in non-lore decks, and then you can pass it around for relatively cheap. You got Elrond on the table, then you're healing a little bit extra. This would have been super helpful for the Gen Con quest that we did yesterday. We did not have any healing on the table, and this one you could throw into a non-lore deck and still be covered. So I'm liking that. All right, Marksman of Lorien. So new Sylvan character that we can pop into the Sylvan deck. Might actually have a Sylvan deck with me, so I might pop this guy in. After he enters play, choose an enemy that gets -2 defense until the end of the round. Interesting. Okay. So he's got range, so you could put him somewhere, and maybe with, I think it's straight shot, where you can take an enemy that has 0 defense and just discard him. So that can be pretty cool. Alright, so play before staging. This is Battle Fury. Okay. Quest. Exhaust a hero you control. You can declare as an attacker. Then if you play 1 spirit, you can spend it to commit him to the quest. Okay. Interesting. So I could see this as a really good one with Rohan decks, where you have Spirit and Tactics. Maybe you put in, like you have Aemir and you have Santa Theoden. So you have him questing, but you can first use him to to attack an enemy. I like that. Pretty cool. Now, obviously, anything comes up afterwards, but kind of gives you a little bit of peace of mind when you're before you quest. All right, another Sylvan character enters play, puts 1 progress on a location, 2 if it's a forest. So I do like that we have some options that aren't Northern Tracker for popping progress around on different locations. Let's see, that's a 1/1, no defense and 1 hit point, so not too shabby. And 2 cost, not too bad, especially if you have a Lorien on the table and reduce her cost. Alright, here's one more. So I'm seeing a theme of this deck, this pack, a lot of Sylvan stuff. So limit 1 per location. After plays a Sylvan ally from hand, place 1 progress on attached location. Okay. So again, you put this out. Now it does say play from hand, so that means if you're using stuff like the Tree People or something, you're not going to get it. All right, so not a Sylvan card. Got Robin Smallborough, a Hobbit Sheriff. The often used Sheriff trait of this, which is the first one. Lore card 2012. After you travel, spend 1 spirit resource to raise the engagement cost of each enemy in play by X till the end of the round, where X is the quest points. Any player may trigger this response. Okay, so you already got Lore Pippin out there increasing it, and you probably have Mary or Frodo or somebody, so you got those resources to do that. Interesting. All right. Interrogation. All right. Well, that's kind of cool. I like that. It looks like the like a goblin got caught in a trap or something. All right. So choose an enemy with an attached trap card. So you got force snare on him, or you got one of the many other ones. Look at the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the imprinted threat. Discard one of those cards, return to the top in any order. Oh, in the same order. Okay, so get a little bit of scrying, and you can discard a card so you can get out. That's not bad. I'm liking that. Now, depending on what it is, you get a high threat enemy in like a forest snare or something else, and you could do some work. All right, so here, I think this one was, I believe, spoiled on a Gray Company podcast and Strider. So we got a title. This one is continuing the trend of trying to make it a little bit more viable to not have a three hero deck. We had the one where if you have 2 heroes, you can play the card to pretend that your threat is 20. So with this one, if you control 2 of your heroes, the attached hero does not exhaust to commit to the quest. And while you control 5 or fewer characters, attached hero gets +2 willpower. So that's pretty cool. I think it could be kind of cool to have like a Noldor kind of deck where you have this on one hero, and then you've got Light of Valinor, so both heroes can don't have to exhaust. This is kind of an alternative for Glorfindel. Instead of having to to play Light of Valinor on him necessarily, you could also have this as an option. So kind of spread around the options. So I don't know. I'd like to kind of play around with that, see what I can do. But that's it. We made it through it. Once again, Drowned Ruins here at Gen Con 2016, and have to check it out. So if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below, and we'll catch you guys next time.